Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's brief video, we're going to be unboxing the AEW Unmatched Collection Series 10 Adam Copeland figure. I was just thinking about it as I was kind of like setting this up. The time that he debuted in AEW from when we had this figure, it just feels like a fever dream. I feel like it went by like that. It's just crazy that I already have this thing in hands. It just blows my mind, and hopefully it's kind of the same thing with Will Ospreay, because they were a little bit on the same level of like joining, and then, oh, excuse me guys, I'm noticing that one of my signs is peeling. That is very unfortunate. Sorry about that. Caught my eye for a second. I'm hoping that doesn't happen with the rest of them. That'd be very unfortunate. But here we have it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to unbox this figure. There we go. Some of the other ones in the line, I did unbox Kyle O'Reilly. That video should be released alongside this one. But yeah, there you go. You can take a look at some of the other ones in the lines. Aside from Kyle and Adam Copeland and maybe Brandon Cutler if he's the chase, this is not really my favorite line at all. But hey, I think Kyle and Adam Copeland make up for it. So there we go. Let's pull him out of here. I did notice that one of the hands kind of got lost in transportation. So we have that. Thankfully, I do have the hands, though. I can kind of pull this one out of there. All right, so let's get the figure out now. And here we go. It seems like with this, Unmatched series, we're not getting like a ton of accessories and or hands, but this stuff is pretty cool nonetheless. So what I'm going to do, actually, okay, let's go over these hands first. So the hands that he has equipped are going to be those like rocker hands, the edge hands, but he does come with, man, he's got some big hands, bro. These are some large sculpted hands. He's got one that's kind of got, these are going to be the grappling hands, or the Lego Man hands, as I like to call them. He's got one that's kind of wrapped in this black hand tape, and the other one is fairly open. They are the same, though. They aren't. It almost looks like, no, they're the same skin tone for the most part, but they're sculpted differently. This one kind of has a tighter gap there, and this one's more open, but who knows? Who knows? But here we have the figure itself. And what I'm going to do, actually, jeez, they really sculpted the hell out of this thing. Does he actually have that thing in his forehead? I guess so, but the first thing that popped in my mind is he's got this, like, he's got this, like, vein coming down the top of his head, and it's indented there a little bit. And I know it's purposeful. Jeez, they really tried to make him look like a caveman or something, dude. But what I'm going to do is get the vest off, because I want to see the tattoo working. Wow, these elbow pads come off really easily, which is maybe not the best thing. But there's that. We'll throw these back on. Showed you the hands. Let's take a look at the vest, which is really cool. It's kind of like this biker vest almost, exactly like his debut, or maybe his in-ring debut, not his actual debut, but you got that, the studding on the front. He's kind of got some patches or whatever. On the back there, rated R era with some kind of like stars and stripes, I guess, down here. But this is a really cool piece. They sculpted it very nicely. Kind of the torn sleeves there, the lattice kind of, I don't know what you would say, but just going down the side there, like the roping. I have no clue. But that is a really, really cool and unique piece. Very well done. You can see there, it's actually kind of raised off of there. I don't know how to explain it, but that is really cool. That is super cool. All right. Moving on to the figure itself, which is equally as awesome. Down here on the kick pads, you can see he's kind of got the AC for Adam Copeland with the skulls and the flames. And the gear is going to be a mix between this red and then kind of like army green, which is super cool. And that army green is obviously shown here on the back of the boots and then on the back of the knee pads. But on the front, you've got the rated R logo, which is super cool. That red is continued up primarily throughout the rest of the trunks. On the side here, it says what? Copeland with like the AC logo and kind of just like a skull. I think that's that muscle card that he kind of debuted in. So it's like a skull and a muscle card. It says Copeland across the front, which is really cool. On the chest here, they've got some nice kind of chest hair applications, which I do like a lot. But he's got a little bit of like staining or just like kind of paint mishaps on the side. I can use my fingernail to get that out of there, so that's not that bad. Even that one too, probably. Yeah, there we go. Not bad at all. No staining, which is nice. On the tattoos here, I did see some stuff saying that these tattoos were getting worn off, but thankfully, mine didn't. Those actually look really nice. And then on the other side here, yeah, perfect. This tattoo I saw was like kind of getting peeled off, but no, mine is in perfect condition. Very happy about that. And then these arm pads are pretty cool. They're all red with the gray pads on the back, and that just looks sweet. And then finally here, the hands. Let me throw them up, actually. Probably the best way to get a look at them. On this hand here, you can see he's even got a little tattoo in that gap there, which is cool. Does he have a tattoo on top of his finger? Does he? Right there, you see? Up there. I don't know what that is up there, but something. But yeah, this hand is wrapped, that hand is not, and they are, of course, in that rocker kind of hand type. And then finally here, the head sculpt looks really, really great. Really nice. Got that nice kind of pointy goatee going on. From the side there, it looks even better. But like I was saying, he's kind of got these like indentations in his cheek and I guess on his forehead, and they really went all out trying to throw those in there. I think that that short hair looks exactly like his hair right now. But yeah, guys, overall, what a really awesome figure. The only downside is I wish they included some fists. I think some fists would have been really cool. But for the most part, this figure is exceptional. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, folks. I do appreciate you watching this. Again, this was a review of the AEW Unmatched Adam Copeland figure. And you should, maybe, possibly be able to get this figure on ringside by the end of the year if you do pre-order the second wave of reorders. But I'll leave it there, folks. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.